All right, team, if you want to win a regatta, every point counts. You often win or lose by a point or two. So it's important to know this move, the jump, a downwind move to pass the boat in front of you, and then establish a solid position so you can jibe later without being jumped. Here we are on Wildman in the red outfits, training in San Francisco in Melga's 20s. We do short downwind legs, and you always try to jump the boat ahead of you. We do a nice job here of exiting the jibe at a correct angle and hiking hard and getting a jump forward in speed on the boat to leeward of us. Then we soak down in front of them and try to get ahead and to leeward. So later, if we simo jibe, meaning they match us, we will be bow forward and not get rolled. Okay, let's watch it again. Ideally, you get a little bit low on the boat in front of you, or you're just in their foam so you can stay fast. And then when the boat ahead jibes, you jibe. If you can get low beforehand, you have better geometry in your bow forward, but here we're just kind of bow even, in line with each other. So we do a nice jibe, and we come out a little bit hot, so do they, and we start hiking. But here the key is we put the bow down while hiking. See here we're bearing away, and get the boat at an angle where it wants to release while hiking hard. Whereas the other boat kept the bow up a little too long and the boat's kind of stuck. That allows us to release forward. Now, once we get on their breeze, in theory, we should be faster. So you burn that extra speed down while the boat behind is probably heading up to get speed. And your down plus their up allows you to try to get ahead and to leeward. Now, assuming you have to jibe back, meaning you're not laying the gate. If you're heading to leeward, when you go and they go, since they're not in line with you, if you have equal jibes, they will be bow back on the new side. Here's another example where the boat behind gets low on the boat ahead with just boat speed and pressure maybe, and they get just out of the leeward quarter wake of the boat ahead. If you can get in that zone there where you're in free, smooth water, it's money. Now you can go fast, you simo jibe, and boom, you're just automatically on their breeze. That was beautiful. Here, another example, the white and green leader here gets low on the second place boat. They're here racing in San Francisco. The white and green kite gets low ahead and to leeward, the perfect match racing position. So then you can jibe free. As a tactician, you'd love to be ahead and to leeward going downwind on a competitor. That way, when you choose to jibe, if the boat behind decides to match, you're bow forward on the new jibe and you're home free. Here's another example of being ahead and to leeward. Another advantage is sometimes you get the windward boat in your quarter wake, your windward quarter wake, which slows them down. And again, here as you jibe, even if that boat behind matched, you would be bow forward and not get rolled. Here's another quick example of symmetrical spinnakers downwind. The boat behind got low, gets the jump, but because they're in poles that can square back, the boat that got jumped still kind of has a piece on starboard there. So it's probably easier to pull off in reaching boats like asymmetrical spinnakers. All right, team, that's pretty much it. Good luck jumping, and if you want to hang out for one more high-level tip, here's an excerpt from Match Race Moves for Fleet Racers, a longer lesson on the site. If you don't think you have the jump because we're not, down to leeward of them, leeward and behind, let them go, and then go maybe 20 meters past them, and then jibe. Now, assuming you're not on ley line, you know they're going to jibe back. Now you have set yourself up for the jump later. Instead of soaking into a behind and leeward, you just jibed into that position. I actually did this the other day in the TP52's training against a top boat, and it worked beautifully. We literally did this exact thing right here. I didn't think we had the jump on the first jibe, so we went like in the 52, like 50 meters past them, 60 meters past them, and then went to make sure we weren't in bad air, make sure we were breeze behind. And then when they came back later, we faced them and rolled them.
Nice.
All right, team, that's it. Hope that helps. Good luck. Jump some people downwind and have less points.